Hi, everyone. Happy Easter. Let's begin with Bitcoin. Bit of a broken record on this. I did take a page from my colleague Forrest, and I used a log scale to smooth out the prices. And then I drew a lot of colorful outside the box Gann and Fibonacci circles. And I came up with something very interesting. That 57K is kind of an inflection point. And even if Bitcoin moves sideways near 57K, it's going to be what I would call a sideways breakout. I don't see any reason why Bitcoin can't go to 80K. I don't see any reason why Bitcoin can't go to 167K. I know that's a little bit much, but let's go to Ether. I didn't put the entire picture here because I think we've said it over and over. In this particular case, with Ether hanging around 2,000, Forrest ending one of our client meetings the other day going, guys, I hate to tell you this, but ETH's going up. And I was like, wow, I better do my math again. Sitting here looking at it, if ETH holds 2,000, it's 2,800 minimum, and I think it could go way beyond that. And here's why. People who have been listening to this show for at least a year have been hearing me talk about the cup handle formation in Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Translated into English, Ethereum is so absurdly undervalued versus Bitcoin, and there is an incredible chart formation that has been very, very difficult to trade over the last, say, 6 to 10 weeks. But it's finally starting to turn. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means ETH versus Bitcoin could go from 0.036 if it breaks out to 0.09. Why don't we just make it 0.1? Right? That could mean 120,000 Bitcoin and ETH at 6,000. This chart justifies a bigger price target for ETH. Now, is it a gradual rally? Do other coins go first? I don't think the small coins going first. I think, again, one of my colleagues pointed out that we may be going into big altcoin season. So ETH is going to move. It's just a question of which other big coins move first. Let's talk about the valuation of the whole crypto space using our virtual trends indicator. I like to look at the low frequency because that gives fewer signals and served us very well when it came to ETH and not puking out longs when they somehow magically broke below 1,700 support. Notice here, UNI, no sell signal on the recent volatility. None. Okay? Uniswap, even though version 3 was allegedly disappointing. Why no sell signal? I'm guessing the value of the whole space via the Coinbase IPO. Uniswap, Coinbase, and the plumbing of the crypto system is worth a lot. Looking at TA on UNI, 25 held on the down move. I don't see any reason why, if the up move continues, why it couldn't go to 40. It seems like everybody gave up on this. Okay. This is mislabeled. This is the trend indicator for 1 inch, which is another coin that everyone is like, oh no, why isn't it moving? With the trends indicator, you want to get in early before the hockey stick or the moon. I'm guessing that if Bitcoin and ETH take off and UNI goes, 1 inch will go with it. If you look at the chart of 1 inch, it has lulled you to sleep. It has done what bull markets do, right? There's either it goes all the way up and you lay awake at night because you missed out, or you sit and watch paint dry and it's hurry up and wait, and you get frustrated. I think 1 inch is doing the frustration trade to people. Okay. Here is the low frequency indicator for 1 inch. Again, there have been some false signals, but when you catch it right, this could be a big move, because the next move could be about bigger coins, the future of money, and the value of the whole space. Speaking of the future of money, yes, I know. I won't shut up about it. The only guys who like it are the guys over at, Dash's Twitter. Dash up 15% today. Noticing on the virtual trends indicator, the last time, it went from 90 to 300 when it was a signal. I like to look at this and give you the signals early, because that is the new game at Token Metrics. Well, there's a lot of games at Token Metrics, but the TA game is matching up charts with common sense with the visual trends indicator to give you, our audience, the best research possible. Now, why is this an important signal? Well, folks, as we have heard, the bigger the base, the higher into space. Dash has been trading between 0 and 200 since the middle of 2018. Recently, Dash popped up above the base and came back and retested it over, say, the last 5 weeks. Today's rally looks like a lot, but in fact, it's nothing. Dash isn't even close to its all-time high of 1150. I don't even want to talk about where the stock market is relative to its 2017 high. Bitcoin is 2x or 3x its 2017 high. And Dash is the reserve currency of Latin America, along with the dollar. And this currency trades at 300 because Litecoin. I got a little twisted up on Litecoin. Shame on me. Bullish signal on the low frequency trading strategy indicator. Yes, folks, I'm going to draw it, and I'm just going to keep right on drawing it until the market proves me wrong. It's that whole idea of stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. That's a coiling process that leads to a big move. If this market can moon Cardano, Theta, Polkadot, associated vaporware coins that go with Polkadot, etc., then the future of money trade has got to happen before this market cycle comes to an end. Litecoin is fast Bitcoin. It's appealing to retail, and it's ridiculously undervalued in terms of its 2017 high. So again, when new people come to crypto, they're going to look at ETH. They're going to look at Litecoin. Okay, EOS, given up for dead, right? Well, once upon a time, EOS was the new hot, I don't know, EOS was like the Cardano of 2 years ago. This was the Ethereum challenger. It's now breaking out of a downward sloping wedge. This is exactly the formation that Kusama made at 21 when we were hanging out with Oh Hey Matty, where he bought it for his personal account while we were on the stream. Kusama's now at 550. I remember when EOS came out that anybody who was anybody in crypto was backing it. Regardless of what you think of it, it's got a big market cap and it's breaking out. So what do you know? It's big alt season. EOS high frequency indicator, okay, went bullish about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and it's mooning. And this could keep right on mooning. When you have a downward sloping wedge like that, when you're trying to hold the market down, once you let go, it just pops straight up. Okay. And I don't think people are expecting the type of volatility that can occur in these bigger coins. Now, let's say you didn't believe anything I just said. Let's look at it a different way. Total crypto market cap, this is charts.cointrader.pro, is approaching $2 trillion. Now, you know who knows about this and who's tracking this? The legacy media is tracking this, okay? Because at 2 trillion, you start getting in the neighborhood of some of the big tech stocks. Now, all it takes is a solid Bitcoin or ETH rally or a Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, EOS thrust higher for total market cap to take out 2 trillion. And from a TA point of view, there is absolutely nobody home until 2.8 trillion. They could put $800 billion in market cap onto this market from a chart point of view easily. That's ETH 5K. That's Litecoin 1,000. Take your pick. The only question is which one goes first? You know, how do you get positioned? Can you get leveraged safely? Altcoin market cap. This thing went through 700 billion like it wasn't even there. The next stop is 1 trillion, right? So that's 400 billion that they could add using ETH, using, I don't know, like the whole space, like any big altcoin that has not moved could move. Like Polkadot could go to 200. I mean, if Kusama could go from 20 to 550, what stops Polkadot? I didn't take Cardano seriously when it got to $1.50. I was like, okay, that's a 10x. We're done. And I'm like, wow, maybe not. I personally think it's going to be the future of money, like Litecoin and Bitcoin and Dash along with ETH. But who knows? You know, maybe it's stuff like Ren or that Polkadot universe that takes off. At the end of the day, folks, here's the deal. You have to be involved to a certain degree. And I don't think the game anymore is the little coins, right? Theta and a lot of these other plays, maybe the NFT coins. Yes, the easy money may have been made. And the stuff that's got to do the catch-up trade, 1 inch, Litecoin, maybe Uni, right? Stuff that everyone's like, oh, that doesn't matter. The last word, friends, it does. And if crypto market cap takes out 2 trillion, something shocking may happen on the upside. And that's the market update.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.